right, folks, it's time for Random Rush. You know what that means. I listen to Rush Limbaugh randomly for 60 seconds and respond in 90. It is now 1:12 p.m. on the East Coast. Here we go.
Bush and Obama been doing? Oh, my God, how could this possibly happen? Bush and Obama. In fact, grab audio soundbite number 3. This is F. Chuck Todd. Unprecedented Obama surveillance is George Bush's fault. This is from the Today Show this morning.
This is part of a secret surveillance, domestic surveillance program that was first launched during the Bush administration. And in order to do this court order, the Obama administration is essentially exploiting a part of the highly controversial Patriot Act.
Yeah, it's all George Bush's fault. George Bush made Obama do this. These media supporters, these slobbering Slavic devotees of Barack Obama cannot allow anybody to think that Obama could possibly do this. It's not possible. Obama believes in privacy, civil libertarianism. Obama's a great constitutional scholar. Obama wouldn't have done this on his own. It had to be that.
All right. Well, this is one of those times where Limbaugh and I may agree on some aspect of this. That is that President Obama doesn't necessarily need to do this under his administration. I suppose he could order an executive order of the FBI to stop. But sadly for Rush Limbaugh, who really wants to make this about some type of distinction between Republicans and Democrats, the reality is the Patriot Act was passed under George Bush. Now, granted, it was passed with near unanimity. One person voted again. Was it Sheila Jackson? No, it was Barbara.
In the Senate, Russ Feingold.
Russ Feingold, and in the House, I don't was it, but Russ Feingold was the only senator to vote against this. And so Rush Limbaugh, who wants to be on both sides of this, he wants to be on both sides of this issue. He wants to say it's wrong that Obama's doing it, even though that if this had happened under George Bush's administration or under Mitt Romney's administration, he'd be cheering and talking about how un-American anybody who criticizes this is, how terrorist-loving they are. So Rush Limbaugh is trying to ease the cognitive dissonance of his listeners, who at once think that, yes, it's perfectly legitimate to spy on all Americans if it goes after the big, mean terrorists, and the fact that it's actually happening under a Democratic administration. Their heads are going to explode if Rush doesn't help them.